Hello Ken, how's everybody doing? I decided to do something a little bit different. I'm gonna start a new series. I am gonna continue with my college football series, so don't worry about that. But I also want to diversify my portfolio, and I felt like playing a little bit of NFL head coach 09. So that's what we're gonna do today. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell down below. Let me know if you like this series, if you want me to keep going with it. I think I'll go with it for a little bit. I do like this game quite a bit. There is a head coach 21 mod that's being worked on right now. It is not quite where I want it yet, and I didn't feel like waiting any longer for that to be ready. So I might have to start a new franchise once that mod is finished or to the level that I want it to be at. But until then, I didn't want to wait any longer. I want to get into this a little bit and play around with the NFL head coach 09. So that's what we're going to do. I do have a custom-ish offense that I created by editing some of the files. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm going to take over I've decided to take over the Detroit Lions. It's dated. I know this game's a little dated. I am using the original roster in the game and the original coaches and all that. So why am I choosing the Lions? Because they're terrible. This was this game came out right before the season. This is leading into the infamous 0-16 season for the Detroit Lions. So a lot of work to be done on this roster. It's in bad shape. So that's where we're going to start. So let's make our coach here. We want our coach. Ooh, I'm digging the stash. I'm feeling that. Oops. Spell my name in all caps. All right. Commander, superstar, traditionalist, loyalist, guru. Lone Wolf, Ambassador, Promoter, ooh, Headliner, Captain, Analyst, Optimist, Stoic, Virtuoso, Anchor, Titan, Ally. Lots of good options here. What kind of personality do I want to have? Not Stoic, probably. Virtuoso? Pretty talented. I'm pretty talented. Optimist, Analyst, Captain, Headliner. I'm thinking Headliner or Promoter. Energetic and spontaneous person is natural in the spotlight when the pressure's on. I like that. A shrewd and enterprising individual is flexible in dealings, but whose loyalty must be earned. I could go either way on this one. Let's go Headliner. I want to be a Headliner. Special skills. I have played this game before. I'm just going to grab a few things here. I'm going to take Ambition. It makes all these other skills a little bit cheaper. Learning plays is going to be important for us. I'm going to come back to that. Let's go to skills. I want my guys to perform at a high level. We're going to take some levels of performance. Let's take one more level there. We'll take these. And we'll save the rest of our points for now. Can always use them at any time during the season, so I'm not too worried about it. My offensive playbook. I'm going with a gun, split back look, shotgun. That's the offense I made. That's what we're going to go with. Defense. I'm bringing the 4-2-5 defense to the NFL. You know, if we're going to rebuild the Lions, let's just go crazy with it. We're going 4-2-5. I am going to start in the off-season, so I get a chance to rebuild this team. To me, it feels like a more realistic approach to the game. This allows me to take over the team at the start and overhaul them as I see fit. First, let's go to our team philosophy. Set up what kind of players we're looking for. I don't want to give up control of anything. I'm the man. I'm in control. Neutral. Yeah, neutral's fine. Oh, we'll go light trader. I don't want the computer, you know, blitzing me with a bunch of trade offers. Draft best available. We're gonna go after our biggest needs right now because we're gonna have a lot of them, I think. Team needs 5. Big school focus. We need a lot of different guys, and bigger schools will have more players. Counter offer, cheap. We got to rebuild. We're going cheap. I got a lot of guys I need to buy, so I'm gonna have to be stingy with my cap. My quarterback. I think we're gonna go mobile. Yeah, mobile speed on this for now. I might end up changing that. Let's go though. I think moves halfback is probably our best bet here. Could go either way with that. We'll set it for moves for now. 3 halfbacks, ball carrier, fullback. Only 1. I can always put a halfback in a fullback if I need to. Tall red zone threat looks good. I'm just gonna do a roster minimum at 4. Tight end. Soft hands routes tight end. Or we could go blocking. Soft hands routes. He is gonna have to be a part of our passing. 2 should be fine for a minimum. I'll probably carry 3. Balanced, zone blocking, probably zone blocking. That'll be a good fit for my offense. D-line. I'm actually gonna go run stopper at defensive tackle. Speed rushers. In this 4-2-5 set, I'm gonna rely on my defensive tackles to do a little bit more of the run stopping up the middle. I'm gonna leave these at. Do I want to leave them at coverage or do I want to blitz? I'm gonna blitz. Probably gonna blitz quite a bit. Plan on running primarily man coverage. Run support big hitter should be nice. Set that to 4 and up our strong safeties to 3. Balance is fine in kicking. We're going to build through the NFL draft. We're going to favor upside. Play calling, blitz heavy, man coverage. Defensive coordinator, 4-6 is probably, probably the closest thing to what we're going to be running. Balanced, yeah. Puddle. Set that to offensive coordinator right now. Probably set that to spread. Set these to balanced. Moderate. Looks good. Like I said, I have played this game before, so I'm gonna skip through some things. Let's see here. Go to my clipboard. I like to set the computer to scout, so I don't have to do all the work manually. I feel like a head coach wouldn't do all the manual leg work, so I'm not going to either. Individual workouts, I will do that though. Could delegate the rest. Save a career. This will be, we'll call this gun split. Roster. Quarterbacks, we got nobody. We got Kitna and Drew Stanton. I would like to keep Stanton as a backup, would be fine. Brian Calhoun is our only halfback. These guys' contracts are up, so they will be off the roster. John Bradley's gonna have to get cut. We don't need him. Been pretty good at the wide receiver spot. Dan Campbell, current head coach of the Lions. It's only 59 overall. Disrespectful. Oh, we got some work to do. We're gonna have to completely rehaul our tight end core. Offensive line's not looking great either. Backett's at left tackle would be okay. Jonathan Scott at right tackle is okay. Definitely gonna want to upgrade those guys at some point. I don't know if we'll get to that this year or not. Left end is not great. Dwayne White's okay. Corey Redding and Sean Cody, their overalls are going to be a little bit lower because I did set these guys to a run stop, but I'll probably keep these guys and use them as like a 3 technique. Get a little bit more pass rush in there. It's a rough team, man. I mean, there's some pieces here to build with for sure, but overall, not fantastic. Kennedy. 28. 3.1. I don't know. He's worth 3.1 million. Franchise tag. We're not worried about tagging anybody. We don't have anybody worth tagging for that amount of money. Look at that. Don't have anybody good enough to worry about tagging. Let's be honest, we ain't got anybody good enough that we have to worry about.
I'm Adam
This is all
Schefter,
just
and
like
here's your senior all-star
combine
game
scouting
update.
and stuff.
Practices
I
went
just
well
let my
this
coaches
week, and
do
more
that
than a few players
because
stood
I don't
out
want
among
these
their
videos
peers.
to take forever.
Virginia's
And this can
defensive
really
end
be a
dominated in
time
one-on-one
drain.
drills, showing the strength
Doing
and
all this
pop
stuff all the
we've seen
time,
all
so
season.
I'll show you a little
USC's
bit. Like you can
quarterback
just pick
struggled,
players,
and his
and it'll
stock
give you a little bit
continues
more
to
information
drop
about
at this
them.
point. I'm not sure what he can do to right the ship.
So that's
Kentucky's
really what
quarterback, on
that's
the
all
other
about.
hand, looked great.
Not worried
in
about all
practices
that.
in
I will see
Saturday's
that
game. He was named the MVP
later on.
after throwing 3 touchdown passes. I think people are starting to realize what this kid can do when he has better than average talent around him.
Thanks, Adam Schefter. Steven Peterman.
Feel free to take a look over the combine results.
Probably just gonna cut him. I'll give him a tender.
What do you want to do, Coach?
I can always
Tender
cut him
or
later,
let him go?
as long as we get somebody to replace him on the depth chart. Orlovsky,
Hey, Coach, it's time to
same
deal with this
thing.
restricted free agent. Let's figure out a tender that we want to give him and call it a day.
Doesn't really fit my offensive scheme, but we'll keep him
I'm Adam
around for now.
Schefter, and here's your combine update. A few players saw their stock rise and fall this week, and we'll start with LSU's star wide
Develop
receiver.
my staff.
He
I don't
decided
really
to
have any
run at the
points to
last
give to
possible
anybody.
second.
Our staff
His
is
slow
really
time
bad.
may have hurt his
This
draft
is a bad
stock
Lions
little
team.
bit.
We
I
got
had him
Kippy
graded
Brown,
out as the number
64
one
overall
receiver in
for
October,
running backs
but
coach.
he
Pretty
slipped
good.
to a late first-round pick at
Everybody
this
else
point.
pretty bad.
USC's left tackle really impressed scouts this
We will
week.
have to wait until
Benching
this season is over,
225
unfortunately,
pounds,
to
38
overhaul our
times,
coaching
and
staff,
running a
which we will
very fast
definitely be
40-yard
doing.
dash. He might have jumped into the top 5 with his showing this week. I'll be back next time with some notes on pro
Cap
days.
status here.
I'm Andy Reid. You're watching NFL Network.
Almost 50 million to play with.
NFL restricted free agent signing
should be
period
enough for us
officially
to
begins at 9 a.m.
start
this
to overhaul
morning
our
as
roster.
teams focus on tendering their restricted free agents. Once tenders have been handed out, players work with interested teams on offer sheets. If they sign those offer sheets, their original team has 10 days
Add
to
him to the
match
trading
or let
block.
the player sign with the new team.
I'm Mike Tomlin, and you're watching NFL Network.
The NFL free agent signing period kicks off at 9 a.m. this morning. Look for big-name deals with big-name players
33
all
years
throughout
old.
the entire month.
It's more of
I'm
a
Andy Reid. You're watching NFL Network.
really a fit. Raioola's not very good. Jonathan Scott will keep around. Alex Lewis. Dwight Smith to the trade block. Daniel Bullocks is already on the trade block, but I'm sure nobody's going to want him. He's got a $2 million bonus, and he's just not that good. Gerald Alexander will definitely keep. Greg Blue, not worried about keeping him. Kenoy Kennedy. I add him to the trade block, and we'll see what kind of offer we can get for him. Just doesn't have a lot of potential. It's 81, so I'm gonna need a couple strong safeties though. So if we can't find anybody better, then so be it. So that's it.
I'm Todd McShane, this is the draft preview. After putting together my mock draft, I've got a good idea of how the first round will play out. Arkansas's star running back is the best player on the board.
Anyways.
He should be followed by the lineman out of LSU and Virginia. And then if you're looking for a sleeper in the class, keep an eye on the other Arkansas running back. I think he's nearly as talented as his teammate. He has less tread on his tires, and he'll come at a lot better price when negotiating that first deal.
Done. Barber. Alan Faneca is available. He's probably going to cost a lot of money. Stacey Andrews. Keep an eye on him. Jake Scott, Ben Knoll, Justin Smiley, Rex Hadnot. Run blocks an 80. Definitely more of a power run blocker than he is a zone blocking kind of guy. Justin Smith. Over Hainsworth. Kaboli. It's definitely more of a zone cover kind of guy. Brill Wilson. Man cover gets better. He might be an okay fit. Long term. He's only 24 years old. Hamlin's only 26. This man cover also gets up to an 80. The zone cover is that much better. So maybe we'll just go for Hamlin. Tackle's an 88, hip power's an 86. Block shot, so I could get Jabril Wilson and move him over to strong safety. That would be an option. You could play strong safety for me. Injuries 85, toughness 82, pretty good learning. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe that's what we'll do. Baronis. I have to take him and get rid of Jason Hansen here. Power 95, accuracy 92. So we got some options. Not gonna go after Albert Hainsworth. It's too much money. Asante Samuel.
Coach, what do you think about this free agent?
Oh, he wants a lot of money, doesn't he? It's a pretty big cap hit. We do need a corner, though, and we have the space. 5 years, so... Wow, 7.7 mil. We just need too many guys, though. We need too many dudes. Ooh. It's gonna cost the same. It'll cost a lot of money. Ooh, I don't know if we can pull the trigger on him. That's a lot of dough for one guy. It is a need for sure. I think what I want to do though is build through the draft and start young. We're taking a long-term approach to this. He is cheaper though than Asante Samuel. Nah. We're gonna go long-term approach. I don't want to throw that much money, lock that much money up into anybody at this point. We just need a lot of dudes. All these guys are gonna be expensive.
Do we want to jump in on this bidding?
I've made a little bit of a list of the guys I want to go after already.
Coach, should we try and get him?
We'll go after Hamlin as our free safety. Depending on what he's going to cost me. 3.6, not terrible. Almost $4 million a year for just 4 years for
strategy in the bidding
a pretty good free safety.
Pay whatever we need.
The guy that's going to be back on the back end of my 4-2 defense, 4-2-5 defense by himself, basically as a single deep safety. So we're going to need somebody pretty good back there.
Immediately.
Let's negotiate. Of course you accept.
We've got a contract to take care of, Coach.
Who doesn't want to play for the Lions?
The Lions scheduled a press conference for 3 p.m. Eastern to announce.
I know I'm passing on a lot of good players, and I definitely would love to add these players to my team, but I got a plan. I'm gonna stick to my plan. We'll see how things turn out for us. Stacey Andrews. No. Baronis. I'm a draft kicker, I think. 2 years, 4.8 million. Decent chunk of change for a kicker. I can get one for cheaper in the draft. We do need to fix our offensive line. $4.3 million. Not terrible.
The bidding is over, and one team has emerged as the winner in the race to sign one of the off-season's
we are going to have to
most
spend some money here and there, for sure.
We'll wait and see if a deal can get done between this difference maker
the nature of the situation that we're in. We can't just go with the cheapest guys across the board. We do need to fill some holes. Pro day scouting, I'm going to let my scouts do that stuff. As you can see, there is a lot to do in this game if you really want to dive into all the stuff that there is. Again, I'm not going to do everything that there is to do because I don't want this video to take an hour of just signing players and stuff. It's already starting to go a little bit long. Only 2.4 million for a starting strong safety. Sounds good to me.
We're about to go over his contract. Care to sit in?
So yeah, I don't want this to go on too long. We'll have to take it in chunks. There's a little bit of a slower paced game because there's a lot of front office and coaching stuff to do in here, which is kind of cool. It's definitely different. So hopefully you guys don't get too bored with it. I'm gonna try to go as quickly through this stuff as I can. If you don't really want to see me go through all this stuff, then hit me up with a comment down below and I can kind of speed through some of this stuff. When I go and edit my videos, just let me know what you guys are feeling. If you're just not interested in watching me sign players and all that stuff, then I can fast forward through it essentially. But if you guys do want to see it, then I definitely don't want to deprive you of that.
Coach, we're about to start this negotiation.
So I figured I'd go through it this at the beginning of this year one. Show you guys what it's all about a little bit, and then if you want me to skip through it or fast forward through it in the next off season when we eventually get there, then that is what I will do. Pittman, no. Justin Smiley might have been an okay fit for us. I do need some guys here. We got Noel. Smiley would help on the interior. Rex Hadnot, I don't know if he's the greatest fit. More of a power blocker. See how much he ends up costing us.
Hey, Coach, we're getting ready to start the negotiation.
Couple right tackles I was looking at. They're more power block focused as well. Please sign with my team. I accept. Thank you. Quick save. Nope. Nope, not the guys I'm looking for.
Negotiations seemed to have broken down last night. It looked hopeless, but I just received word, unexpectedly, that an agreement was finalized at the last possible minute. Both sides conceded on key issues to get the deal done, preventing a huge loss for the Chiefs.
Thanks, Schefter. Huge loss for the Chiefs. Got a trade offer for Dwight Smith. Yeah, I want some draft picks. Increase your offer. No? How about no? 6 for this year and a 6 next year. It's good enough for me. I did sign a safety as a free agent, so that's fine. Trade for. We do need a quarterback. We could use a tight end. We do need a mobile quarterback, so that's going to really eliminate some of these guys. The NFL hadn't really started transition towards a lot of mobile quarterbacks at this point. Who's got a mobile quarterback? The Ravens do. Troy Smith. He's probably going to be the best fit for my offense, honestly. 79 overall. Got some options here. I was hoping they'd be interested in one of my players. They don't appear to be. Okay, they don't like that. I give up both 6th-round picks for next year's draft. Do we like that? I think 2 6th-rounders in next year's, not even having to give up one this year, would be plenty good enough for a starting quarterback. Nice. Troy Smith will be our starter.
The Detroit Lions have scheduled a press conference for 3 p.m. Eastern to announce a trade that was finalized late this afternoon.
Tight end. Patrick, Leonard Pope, nice 6'8".
The Detroit Lions have scheduled a press conference for 3 p.m. Eastern to announce a trade that was finalized late this afternoon.
Route running's not fantastic. Impact block, not terrible. Ooh, his injury's only a 75. Kind of a bummer. And Patrick. Who else was I looking at? Mercedes Lewis, maybe? His route running's definitely better, which is nice for my offense. Injury's an 88. He's only 23 years old. Maybe we can get him cheap. Maybe not. 3rd rounder. Ooh, Kanoy Kennedy, though. Might be willing to let Kennedy go for a tight end. I do have somebody that I'm looking at drafting anyways. It would cost me a little bit of depth at the position, which isn't necessarily ideal, but also not the end of the world. I don't really want to give up a 6th rounder this year. Gonna give you Kanoa Kennedy and a 7th rounder next year. No, not interested, he says. Is it worth going as high as a 5th round pick? He's only 71 overall. I might be able to find a free agent later that could probably get the job done for a year. I'll do that instead, I think. What else do we need? Halfback wouldn't hurt. Or an offensive lineman. Just wait on that for now. Do a quick save since we got our starting quarterback now. Let's go look at him actually. Look at him a little closer now. He's on our team. Troy Smith, 79 overall, 87 overall is his potential. Pretty good. Learning's an 81. Throw power, 87. Accuracy, 80. Speed is definitely up there where we want it. Injuries, 92. He should work for a year or two. Maybe we can find somebody in the draft in the next couple years that will slowly be able to surpass him and take over as the starter. Max Starks. He's more of a run blocker though. Strength blocker as opposed to a zone blocker. We'll pass there. Zoomerville at right end. 88 overall. He would definitely fit my scheme. Speed rusher on the edge, but no, don't want to give up. If they were interested in one of my players, then I would have definitely considered it. But I don't want to give up.
Backed out of trade negotiations earlier this afternoon, citing an extremely high asking price. No word yet if they'll still pursue other trade offers.
I don't want him either, clearly. Nobody's interested in those guys yet. Maybe as free agency gets closer to a wrap, those guys might start to draw some more interest. Rex had not. Might only cost a couple million. I could add him as a depth guy. It's not exactly a scheme fit for us. I might. I just don't have a lot of depth on my offensive line right now. It's not a perfect fit, but in a pinch, certainly get the job done. Only 2.6 million for 2 years. Pretty reasonable for a backup.
Want to join the negotiation,
that could slide into the starting spot if needed. A quality backup. That would also allow me to grab some other guys that have maybe a little bit lower overall but higher potential. Ooh, he's giving me this contract or nothing. Starting he's not starting 16 games. Yeah, you can have that deal. I don't think he's going to be a starter in 16 games, so I don't think I'll have to worry about paying him that bonus that he wants. Tackle Maurice Williams, only 70 overall, 28 years old. Now pass. In a different offense, I would strongly consider it. What I want to run, not so much. Alright, I did save it there. I think that's where I'll end this video. I'm about 35 minutes in now. This is a good place to stop. I will get into my individual workouts. That I'll show everybody that real quick. When I pick a player to do the individual workouts, that'll show me what their actual overall potential will be. So that's, you only get, it depends on your GM, I believe, determines how many guys you'll be able to scout. And since mine isn't very good, I can scout or individual put 6 guys through, sorry, I can't talk, 6 guys through an individual workout, so I'll be able to unlock their potential before heading into the draft. But we will get into that next time. Hopefully I'll be able to, in the next one, I'll be able to get through the rest of free agency, get into the draft and get through that, and maybe even get into a preseason game real quick. But Oh, real quick, I should show you guys.
One last time to get a look at the talent on display.
Playbook. Let's view a playbook.
Pro Day look good, and their dynamic running back seems like a lock to be the #1 pick at this point. Another pro day that received a lot of attention was the USC workout, of course.
I got split back twins and then just a split,
told me they were very impressed by the
normal.
Trojans linebackers, but a little less enthused about their quarterback and his accuracy.
More of a normal look. Tight end on the left, wide receiver on the left, and a wide receiver on the right. I also created some of these option route plays because I love these plays. A little bit of a run and shoot aspect to it. So we got go and switch and verts. A little bit of air raid concept mixed together, mesh, cross, choice, stick. So we'll have some fun with that. I got some quarterback runs, so I need a mobile quarterback. I got triple option plays. I got jet option. I got fullback runs. I got wide receiver options. All kinds of fun stuff. Just wanted to give you a quick glimpse at the offense that I am trying to get players to fit into. So that's going to be our game plan. That'll wrap this one. Remember, all love, all the time. Peace.